Hey YouTube, thanks for coming back. I've got another closer look video for the love of cobs, and this time I'm going to be showcasing another little corncob pipe. I've talked about this one before as being not one of my favorite cobs. This is the Little Devil Cutty, and you can see I've got a little bit of a mod on this one, and I'm going to say more about this and give you a closer look over these next few minutes. So a little bit of story with the Little Devil, and I've talked about this if you watched my video where I showcased and gave you a closer look on the Stubby. By the way, just a little side note to that, and in my video about the Stubby, I mentioned how much I love that pipe, and yet I really don't care for the name. I think we could have come up with a much better name for the Stubby. So in my collection, I have renamed this guy the Deputy. I just think that sounds so much better and befitting for a pipe of this class and style. So anyway, the Deputy. But anyway, so I'm not going to rehash that whole story, but just to say, I went with this Little Devil Cutty as kind of my introduction to the nose warmer style of pipe, and found that I really like that style of pipe. But the more I use this, the more I just didn't like it aesthetically. And I want to say a little bit more about that, because really, if I just look at the bowl of this pipe, just the cob itself, I love it. I mean, it's a great shape. It's a great finish. It's a good size. I mean, I can get a 30-minute-ish smoke with this little guy. And so there's a lot that I do love about it. But aesthetically, I just didn't love how the shank tapers into this, what was the original, just little amber bit, or I think, no, it was even just a little black bit there at the end that just felt so small and kind of wimpy, and aesthetically I just didn't love it. And so what I found for me was that I just wasn't reaching for this one very much, because I just didn't like the look. And so that's what prompted me to go ahead and, in my opinion, upgrade to the Stubby or Deputy. And so I really haven't looked back. I love that pipe, the acorn bowl and all of it. I've already talked about that. So then, it's like, what do I do with this Little Devil? And I didn't want to just let it sit there not used. And I started thinking of, what can I do to just enhance the look so that I actually enjoy using this pipe a little bit more. And so tried a few different things. None of them were really working. And so I decided to do, this was kind of a bit of a pipe rescue in some ways. I've talked in previous videos, I've talked about, the acrylic stems through Vermont Freehand. And in one of those videos, I mentioned that I went ahead and bought 3 stems, one for my Boone and one for the Country Gentleman, and then the third one was for this guy. And went ahead and got just the smallest stem that they offer. It's about 2 inches, so it does actually extend the length just a little bit. Would probably put this maybe just outside of the nose warmer typical length in terms of that category. But I can say that after making this upgrade, I really do like this pipe a lot better. That may sound superficial. I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, I think it's pretty common. Anybody who upgrades their standard plastic stem to something that's acrylic tends to enhance the overall, not just visual, appeal of the pipe, but also just the performance and the smokability and just everything. And so that's been my experience with this. I do think it looks so much nicer with this red tortoise stem. It clenches well, it smokes great, and it really is a fine little pipe. And so anyway, just wanted to showcase this a little bit, give you a closer look, and would love to hear your experience. I know this has been a popular pipe, and so whatever, if you have this one, how much you talk about it. I mean, comment below. What do you think? Where does it rank in your rotation? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Would love to hear from you. So anyway, thank you for watching, and hope it's been helpful. And as I like to say, signing off here, just stay lit, pipers, and hope to see you next time.